trees on my back. Yeah, like I'm moving them. I told him the hunter. I keep it moving them. It was like 11 in the morning. Skip to school, that's what truancy about it. I made me some rest in the morning. I had me up by the morning. I had me some breaks by the morning. I had a sister by the morning. I got on a meat on the morning. The rest keep me up on the podium. I had a in my shoulder. You got a picture.
You got a picture me. Send me calling. Ready for war like Korea. Headline shows I am calling. You should be cleaning my mansion. My presence disgusting. Why don't you act like I'm awesome? And go get to dusting.
Okay, we are about 4,300 miles away from you there in Orlando as we come to you from the European home of the NFL, London, England. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the London Monarchs. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Prescott on first down. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it second and short.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Second down, Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And let me draw.
Oh, Prescott stripped. But I believe a Cowboy was there to get it. He was, and Dallas will maintain possession.
It's not a fumble. We'll move that ball to the ground.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Airing it out for Hearns.
What kind of pass is that, bro?
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Prescott from the gun.
Fucking block, man.
To go with it, and he goes down.
Hassan Reddick,
Hassan Reddick. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 of the year. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
He's a middle linebacker.
Fielded at about the 28. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. first carry now. This is Johnson. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit! Detroit!
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On 3rd down, Rosen. And able to find Kirk complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards there and a first down.
Detroit!
Everybody's
Detroit!
running it.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way
Like I
forward here
said,
for a good little
no down
gain.
in it.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Leopard! Leopard! Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, that's fucking right.
Outside by Kirk. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
The first down carry here for Johnson. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, Rosen. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Detroit!
Rosen will throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Randy Gregory in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot, great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
46.
They play fake down.
Look at that shit, man.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have
people
a
just go
penalty
unblocked
flag
in this
down,
fucking
however.
game.
Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a
Thank
loss
God
of
I couldn't
down.
even control my motherfucker. Can you do that?
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
46.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Prescott. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tyler Eifert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Detroit! Now let's go!
On 2nd down, here's Rosen. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, the right...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Sean Lee, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the left side here for Eifert. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Prescott. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards there and another first down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chandler Jones is not fast.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 18 for him on the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Prescott now. Going for it all. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think
the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Throwing. Prescott rolling to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taking
this shit's going to piss me off.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Here's Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
That long shit's going to piss me off.
Good for only 6.
It's too fast for me.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
How are y'all letting the fucking tie game burn off on him?
Getting this inside the 25. He got 29 yards that time.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Hurry up, here we go!
From the gun, it's Rosen. They almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Well, near another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more after this. And Lutz puts this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Dallas gets set to take the field. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the post. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
Being chased out left. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Prescott again. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Schultz. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
It's ridiculous.
They have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Especially if he's not blitzing nobody. He's nano blitzing. I can't even see. I can't even see. He's blowing out perfect time.
Blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
Following the fumble recovery, it's Rosen. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down.
Dude,
the amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
All right, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. Nelson's got it here.
No fucking way, man. Y'all just continue letting these guys get over.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. This will be their first trip to the red zone. It's 1st and 10 at the 14.
Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. I got it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Won't let me choose. Oh shit.
All right, here we go. 319. 319.
Here's Rosen. Steps away to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Now it's Rosen. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Irving in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now Lutz for the field goal try. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.
Come on, dude.
And Lutz's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they're still down, but they are able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
So we reach halftime here with the visiting Cowboys out on top. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's Rosen to throw. The middle of the field.
Wow, this game is so fucking fake.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. They'll look to throw on first down with Josh Rosen. Going for the deep ball. And that's caught.
No fucking way, man.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Cause I'm about to get fucking heated. Hope he's out too. It's like I just lost my second best linebacker.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit! No, Jack, Patriot! Patriot! No, Jack, Patriot! Patriot! Over!
On first down, it's Rosen. Caught by Nelson left side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there. First down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
3-19!
Again, it's Rosen. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Set! Green, 39!
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. David Johnson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys now just a 2-point conversion.
This dude is not good, and y'all just letting him fuck y'all up. Oh my God.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. Rosen looking to throw, and he will get into the
Ain't no fucking way. I do that, it's picked off no matter what.
He gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
I will never understand how some people get away with this shit.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, Elliott.
What the fuck?
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Prescott from the gun. It's caught right.
Why did he come back across the line?
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Out now comes the Cowboys punter.
I will be looking at
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I don't think it's a punt play.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
319! 319!
Throwing now, Rosen on 1st down. Screenplay, Johnson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now let's go! Green 39! Green 39!
Again, it's Johnson.
Why do you miss those tackles? You shouldn't. It's pulling me away from it.
Call it a gain
I swear to God,
and it gets him a new set of downs. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually.
I'm looking at this clock too, so remember that.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And they'll throw it with Rosen. Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. The 1st down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Rosen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
He's going to air one out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be wrapped.
It's just going to piss me off, man.
Chandler Jones.
The team can't do nothing.
Sack, and he's closing in on that all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And an alley to run. Oh, Prescott stripped.
You're a user too. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's why. I never even noticed that whole fucking game. That is the weakest shit in the fucking Madden.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed
This shit is
to do
too easy to be doing.
the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Elsewhere, a 3rd quarter score. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Now Rosen to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Nelson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works.
This game is such shit, dude.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. This quarterback now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. It's caught by Quincy and Irwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I'll tell you one thing, though. If I lose to him, I'm never waking up ready to play again.
This might be the best of the bunch. From the red zone now, here's Rosen on 1st down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Green 39.
Throwing again, it's Rosen. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
All right, here we go.
Rosen to throw again. And that is incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Lutz puts this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player,
fucking sprint through the hole.
Why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Charles,
trying to
this
control
one,
this
not
fucking
over
game
certainly,
is
but you
ridiculous.
set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play here for the Cowboys. And even 60 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Prescott on first down. Looking for his tight end, Eifert, and it's intercepted.
Are you shitting me?
Picked up by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I see the blitz. I throw high. He throws low.
Coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He was looking for a Nunwa there. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion. And, a pressure there as it's intercepted.
How is that possible?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh my God, this game wants you to have it.
Hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, Rosen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, it's Rosen. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Only inches, bro.
Here's Andy Lee now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
You can't let clock run out either, because it's not past 2 minutes. But yeah, you're going to anyways.
for on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Never understand how you fucking...
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Back to throw. Fight, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Robert Kindici in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Come on, fuck. You got to back up all the way.
He's back to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 7 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
He'll look to throw.
This game is going to piss me off.
Incomplete. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got it to Hearns. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Oh, that's a big pickup right there. That play might have saved them. Now they got to get up to the line of scrimmage quick. They've got to spike it.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. A dump off to Elliott. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this.
You got to stop that shit, too. That nano blitzing.
In there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Prescott to throw. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 16 for number 16. Now they've got to signal that field goal unit, and they have to sprint out there in a hurry.
And this is always difficult on the snapper because his heart rate is way up there, and he's got to calm himself enough to make an accurate snap.
Here's Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was looking to get it to Allen Hearns that time. And it's 3rd down. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is fielded at the goal line. A little juke. And some room to maneuver. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now that was an excellent return to start overtime. So do they get crazy and attack the end zone and try and get the 6 points to end the game? Or do you just play it to where you kick the field goal and put the game in the hands of your defense?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 43. Now Prescott. Hearns brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness.
It's ridiculous, man. You can't be coming all the way from the cross.
Makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That one good for the completion percentage.
I mean, you can, but not that pass. I can't do that. Matter of fact, that was a big play that happened last week because I couldn't make it.
Try to keep this opening drive of overtime.
And I saw it ahead of time.
3rd and 7.
Cover 2. Outside DB blitz.
From the gun. Being chased out left. Throw left side complete. That's Kelly. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up.
I should play for to win the game.
Now comes the Cowboys punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Detroit!
First throw in overtime now for Rosen. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Way back here deep in their own territory. They're well aware when they throw the ball, they've got to be careful.
Let's face it, every psychologist in the world will tell you, be positive with your team right here. Tell them they're going to make big plays. I know every coach we've ever met has told his offensive team, don't hold here.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. Elliott. And he gets him a little bit closer. Takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And any yardage game there is really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say. Get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. All right, well, they didn't kick it on second down. Now third and goal. You have to kick it here.
Absolutely have to kick it, because if you get a bad snap, you fall on it, you got a chance to kick it again on fourth down. Let's say it gets blocked and it's behind the line of scrimmage. You fall on it. You get another chance at it. Give yourself that option. Give yourself that opening.
2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. They'll come out in the pistol. Prescott on third and goal. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see, and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some I just want you to pay for